Hello everyone, welcome back to Plum Figgy. This is Tammy. I have another Etsy share for you today. So I've been working on these for a little bit, just kind of quietly in the background. So yeah, a little different from my usual type of journal, but love them just the same amount. So yeah, these are really bright and colorful watercolor journals. The front of each of them has some art journaling paper by Dina Wakley, and so this one is a very sketchy woman here, and then front cover of this one, as you can see, is mostly pinks and purples. Back cover as well, pinks and purples. And this one has more of a green and yellow front and back cover. Another lady here by Dina Wakley. So, okay, there is one little thing on this one. It did get boogered up a little bit somehow. I don't know. I think I must have caught it on something and it took off a little bit of the paper from the thing. So I'm going to fix that, but I just wanted to point that out just in case. So yeah, I've done the watercolor and then I protected it with matte gel medium, a couple coats of that. So these are nice and sturdy. So I'll go ahead and do a flip through of this one. As you can see, this one's slightly larger than the other one. I don't know, it's like maybe a quarter of an inch wider and about an inch taller. So anyway, they both have the same fabric on the spine. It's this really pretty script fabric. And yeah, so inside of this one, very bright and colorful. I've watercolored all this myself, and so same with some of the papers in here. There is a mixture in this one of watercolored papers and a couple of little tuck spots and tags and things. So this one is a scrapbook paper, and then I did, gosh, it's been so long, I think gesso along with some kind of ink, and then I distressed it around the edges. This is also watercolor looking paper. I bought it this way. So it's paper, copy-weight paper that's been, I guess, colored somehow. I don't know the process of it, but it's been watercolored. So that's what like this page is. So it's kind of like every other page maybe or so is watercolor hand done by me. This is just some decorative paper that I added the watercolor to. So yeah, so it kind of goes in and out of that. This one, I didn't watercolor it, but it's a spray stain. So, and it bled through to the other side. So here's another one that I've watercolored. This is one that's printed that way. And then there's also throughout some watercolor tags. So just some tags that I've added some watercolor to. So this is some graph paper with very faint pink. This one is one that I bought. So it all kind of seamlessly blends together. Some of them are obviously more crinkled than these. These are not crinkled, they're nice and flat. And then there were some scraps, of course, so I turned those scraps into fun little extra writing spots. So here is one of those. And the other side of our pocket page with some more this side's been watercolored by me, and then the other side is the bought watercolor paper. And then this one has another of the collaging papers by Dina Wakley. It says, I spill, I make my mark, and on the back side is some of that bought watercolor paper. So, a couple of signatures in here. There's also going to be some note cards that have been lightly watercolored as well throughout. Just generally a really good journal for writing notes and or as using as a diary if that's what you'd like, or if you are into brightly colored art journaling, well, here you go. kind of a perfect journal for that, right? So I had a really fun time making these for sure. This is a digital kit that I purchased. I'll have it linked down below if you're curious. But I printed this off both sides with the digital kit. So there's a few of those in here as well. So signature 3. Here's another one of those tags from the digital kit. This one ripped kind of funny, but I like how it looks. Actually, it would be kind of a cool maybe pocket or tuck spot if you wanted to do it that way. Lots of room for writing. I mean, there's really not much decoration at all, but lots of interest, lots of color. If you have someone in your life that loves color, tie-dyes in right now, and also loves to journal, these would be perfect gifts for them. I just love all the different shades. So here's another little writing spot, more of that dyed paper. The other half of that, this would be a perfect tuck spot. All you'd have to do is add some glue right there and you'd have yourself a nice little pocket. Alright, and fourth signature here. Fourth signature. Another Dina Wakley collage paper here in white. So there, maybe you can see it a little bit better. Just some messy script with the lady's face there on some watercolor paper. This one ended up being very purple. I remember I put all that ink down and I had so much. I had at least 3 or 4 more papers that I was able to get inked off of that one. Here you got a nice little tuck spot with some more writing page there. And this is one that I bought. Really pretty rainbow color. So, love that. That just looks so cool. And then your final page with another note card and another tag. Very, very bright and cheerful. And then here's your back inside front cover. So that's the first journal. The second journal is slightly different on the inside. So this one, like I said, is more greens and yellow. Same fabric for the spine, more greens and yellow on the back cover. This one, and also on the inside, front and back cover. So this one has tea-dyed papers, some more of those bought papers that are kind of watercolory looking. And then this is actually a digital kit by Pink Oddbird. So it kind of was based off of the papers from her digital kit, along with some of the papers that I did. Journaling cards that I added watercolor to. This one was a little different. This one just is some, it's from a stencil that I had done. But I thought it was fitting to put it in this journal. So this one is a little bit more of a distressed, vintagey kind of watercolor look. So here is tea-dyed paper that I've done, and then this is her digital kit that I then tea-dyed. So if you like the brightness but not quite so bright, this might be the perfect one for you. We've still got some tuck spots and watercolored tags throughout. I like the back side better than the front. For more writing space or journaling space, if that's it's the same thing. for more writing space or art journaling space, if that's what you'd like to use them for. But yeah, this one's just a little bit different. So here's another one of those printed tags. And then this page opens up. This is another difference too. Because it's a little less wide, there were some papers where I could fold a little bit differently like this. So, you know, if you wanted a pocket here, you could easily just glue on the top and bottom. And then now you have a nice little pocket. So, love this one also for different reasons. I mean, it's still really bright and colorful, but it's kind of more subdued too. So, one of those little tuck spot or little writing spaces there. Loving the tea dyeing happening on this book for sure. There's a tag. So yeah, and as you can see, lots and lots of room in both of them for doing your journaling. Here is a journaling card with the Dina Wakley collage paper, and then that's backed with that paper. And you've got another tuck spot up here, so some more of that paper with a note card. I bet you I have this in the front. And love that pink and purple. Yeah, I really like this digital kit. Took me a long time to use it, but I'm glad that I finally did. Here is a tag and another one of the little pages for some extra journaling space. So, yeah, it's like it never ends. Another note card. We've got another bit of that paper and then another tag there. And then this one opens up again, so you got some more writing space. There's another journaling card. Very pretty. So, yeah, I love that. It's just very pretty. So there we have it for another Etsy share today. So I hope you enjoyed these. As always, I will have a link down in the description box to each of them on my Etsy shop, as well as obviously a link to my Etsy shop as well. And Instagram. I'm not on there very often, but once in a while I post some things. So if you're on Instagram and you want to follow me there, there's a link. Alright guys, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.